Good morning, all. In the course name Principles and Practices of Management, we are going to see the topic Management Functions. In this video, we are going to deal with what is management and what are the functions of management. And various functions of management where the first letter alone have taken and it is put it in a abbreviation format as postcard. That's what we are going to see in detail in this lecture. What is management actually? Management is an art of getting things done through others. See, management is a subject, it's both art and science, people will say. But more aspect or towards arts. It varies from people to people. We cannot say that 1 plus 1 is always 2 in management. Sometimes it may be greater than 2 or sometimes it may be lesser than 2. So it's an art. We have to get things done from the people. The various functions of management are all called as planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. That's what the first letter which I have taken as P for planning, O for organizing, S for staffing and D for directing and C for controlling. And two more functions were also added which is not given in the picture, is reporting and budgeting. That is also very important functions in the management. The first letter alone I have chosen and I have given you for easy remembrance as postcard. Planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, reporting and budgeting. We'll see one by one. What is planning first? See, whenever before start of the business, we have to plan in advance what to do. All questions like what to do, how to do, where to do, when to do, whom to do, why to do, like this, all the questions we have to know the answers. It's like prediction, it's like anticipating the future consciously and choosing the future course of alternatives. And it has to be done in advance. We have to plan and we have to execute. In personal or in career or in professional or in business, planning plays a vital role and it plays a prime role. And next function is organizing. Organizing is once you have planned, we'll get various ideas of various works to be carried out, like identifying the work and allocation of work, grouping of work, delegation of work and responsibility, what is authority, what all the work has to be given, division of work. Only when we have identified the work, we can divide the work and make the people to work accordingly. Because one hand will make noise, will not make noise. Only people together as a group can work efficiently. So for which organizing plays a vital role, which is the second functions of management. Staffing. Staffing is placing the right candidate for the right job. We have to recruit people, source people and deploy the people and retain the employees, and we have to motivate them and we have to guide them, lead them, because placing the wrong employees in the wrong place will not get a right output. So choosing the right employees and make them to work towards the achievement of the department goals and the organizational goals, that is very important. That is, staffing plays a vital role. And next functions of the management is directing. So we have planned and we have allocated the work and we have identified the per people, but we should know make them to work properly. So leading them, directing them, instructing them, guiding them. And we have to tell them, see, these are all the goals that you have to achieve, these are all the objectives. So tell them how to carry out the work. If the direction is not proper, then the functions like planning, organizing, staffing have no importance at all. So what all the things which we have done is results in vain. So we have to direct them, guide them, motivate them, lead them, and we have to always keep an eye over them whether they are in the right path. And next functions of the management is controlling. Controlling is nothing but we have to set the target or we have to set the standards. Once we have set the standards, we have to compare the standards with the actual target, whether we have achieved the target. In case we have achieved the target, well and good. If not, we have to identify what is the reason for not achieving the target. Why there is deviation, how to overcome it, why we are getting deviated from the plans. So controlling, we have to carry out in the initial stage, in the mid of the project, or not only at end. In the initial and the mid, only when you do, it will be helpful for you to overcome the deviation in the start itself. So always you have to have an eye over your project work right from the starting itself. And another management function is reporting. So once the work is over, we should not stop with that. We have to report to our heads. See, our manager will tell you the goals and the targets, and it's a role of the team leader or the next level supervisor is to carry out the work and complete the work, and he has to report to his head about the status of the work, whether you have completed or not completed, whether you have deviated or not deviated, whether you have not achieved also, both positives and negatives has to be reported to the management. Because reporting plays a vital role. So why there is need for budgeting? See, budgeting, it's a part of the planning. It's an operational plan. Whatever work we are carried out in a business which include financial aspects. Money plays a vital role in the business. So as a head, as a manager, you have to plan how much finance required to carry out the business. So in advance, we have to plan and we have to put a budget and ask for the financial requirements, and with that help, we have to run the business and operations, and we have to check whether if there is any deficit or surplus of money, or it's a right usage of money, or any exploitation, underutilization or overutilization of the money. Everything we have to plan. It plays a very important role in the functions of the management. So what all the things we have seen today is what is management? It's nothing but art of getting things done through others. And as I told you, various functions of the management in the abbreviated form, POST CARP. Now, P stands for planning, O stands for organizing, S stands for staffing, and D stands for directing, C stands for controlling, R stands for reporting, and B stands for budgeting. And all the functions of the management, whatever we have mentioned, is essential to run the business. Even when we cut down any one of the activities which we have seen, then the business may get affected. So starting from the plan and the allocation of the work and deputing the right person for the right job, and once the persons are deputed, we have to direct them, guide them, lead them, and we have to check whether they are doing the work properly, and always monitoring them, pre-monitoring, post-monitoring, and end monitoring. And once the work is over, we have to report to our heads, and in turn, for all the things, budgeting plays a vital role, where financial aspects and monetary terms has to be decided before the start of the business. And once the budgeting is over, we have to see whether it is under budgeting or over budgeting, whether are we in the right track, and so that the business will go smoothly. So these are the functions of the management. A manager should know, not only theoretically he should learn, it all be understood very well only when you get into the workplace. You will do automatically, you'll plan, you'll organize, you coordinate, you control. Sometimes coordination is also very important. Coordinating with the people, coordinating with the resources, coordinating with the department is also important. So that's all with today's lecture. Thank you so much for listening and keep watching. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you in the next class.